Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In this video we are again starting off on Windfall Island. It seems to be a little bit of a pattern. The first thing I did was I went ahead and I got treasure chart number 18. It's the very last one I'm missing. You can see I have 49 charts. There are 49 squares in this entire game, so I have every single chart, and of course I only have one more chart to fish up, or one more treasure to fish up, which is this one, and it's actually on Windfall, so we don't have to go very far to fish that up. But in this video I'm going to be doing the Zunari side questing thing. I don't remember if I talked about this earlier, but basically you see that town flower in the background there. If you trade that town flower with various kind of traders around the world, you can get items sent back to Zunari's store, and it's a big side quest. You need some rupees for it, and the end prize is pretty good. So I think I've already explained this, but basically I have the town flower in my bag, which kind of tells me that I have. But basically, if you take the first little town flower that Zunari has in his store and you trade it to the right people, you'll get more and more and more stuff like sent to his store. So we're going to start that today. The first thing you're going to do is obviously pick up the town flower from Zunari himself, and you'll be able to trade that off. Before I leave Windfall, of course, I'm going to try to look around the island and find that treasure, which, by the way, is the most worthless treasure in the entire game. I guess maybe that's why I saved it for last, because it has no... Like, I can't remember how much I paid for the chart. I think I paid 100 and something for the chart just because it was the auction house, and of course it takes a while for the timer to go down and people are going to bet money on it. So I paid 100 rupees for this thing, and you'll see how much I get ripped off. Let's do that. Straight ahead. Right here. There we go. Should be spot on. There we go. And this will be the last treasure, and this should be the last of the sea, kind of the last of the sea exploration videos. Of course we have to sail in order to get this side quest finished, but yeah. You get 1 rupee. 1 rupee if you get treasure chart 18 and you get it on Windfall Island. So there we go. That's all of our treasures all taken care of. There are 3 traders in this game. There's one on Greatfish Island. There is one on Bomb Island, if I can find it. I think it's right there. Oh, whatever. There's one on Bomb Island, wherever the hell it is. Right there. One on Bomb Island, one on Greatfish Island, and then there's another on the Mother and Child Islands. So there's only 3 of them, but you have to trade numerous times in between all 3 of them. So our first stop is going to be Bomb Island. I will, of course, just meet you guys when we get over there, and we'll trade our first item. Okay, so here we are on Bomb Island. It's been a while since we've been here, but there's a very particular fellow we're looking for, and you can see him dead ahead. The Gorons with the big backpacks are the people that we're looking for. They've obviously got a lot of stuff in their backpack, and if you talk to them, I'm pretty sure they tell you that they're like traders looking for stuff. Hey, have we met before somewhere? Aren't you? No, couldn't be. Me? I am but a poor traveling merchant, which is in orange. I travel the world searching for rare objects of all sorts, modern and ancient, foreign and exotic. My dream has always been to someday open my own shop, but plans have a way of getting delayed, and now it's been 30 years since I started. Yeah, it's pretty delayed. Time certainly laughs at all of us, huh? And still, day in and day out, rain or shine, I spend my days looking for curiosities and rare items. Which reminds me, the delivery bag of yours looks like it might have some rare treasures in it. If you happen to have something of the quality that one could put on sale in a shop, would you consider trading it? I have many fine products to trade. If you have something you'd like to trade, could you show it to me, please? I'm pretty sure you have to talk to them first, which is why I decided to talk to him. I'm not too sure, but I did it anyway. So, anyways, let's bring out our town flower. Huh? Why, that's a town flower, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this sea flower? It's funny because it's a trade, but yet you have to pay, which is kind of stupid. So make sure you have some rupees for doing this. The rarer the item, obviously the more money it's going to cost. And you have to do this in a certain order, so be sure to follow my order I'm doing this in order to get all of the prizes you'll be able to get. So from Windfall to Balm Island, where we would get the sea flower. So by trading your goods for my goods, we have formed a merchant's oath. So from now on, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. How, you ask? Why, my good friend, the postman will take it there for me, so it will probably get there before you do. Just go back to Windfall and check for yourself. Thanks again, and they'll all have the same generic dialogue, so... Alright, so that's pretty much, I guess, part 1 or part 2, depending on how you look at it. And I'm not even going to cut to this next part, because we can just go ahead and warp. We're going to be going to Greatfish Island next, which is really nice because you can very, very easily just warp to Greatfish. You don't even have to sail or anything. Let's park Mr. King of Red Lines. There we go. And he should be just sitting on a random raft, which is kind of weird because Gorons don't like water, so I don't really know how he got out here, and I'm not really going to complain, I guess. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like you actually need to talk to them, so that's good to know, I guess. So show him your sea flower, and he'll give you the exotic flower, which is the 3rd item. And 25 rupees isn't bad. You can see it's slowly starting to increase. 25 isn't too bad, but just you wait. This is the exotic flower. It's a refreshing flower that blooms in the tropical regions to the south. If you find a place to put it in your delivery bag, put it on the blah 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 blah. Alright, so same dialogue. Good day to you, sir. Alright, so getting to the Mother and Child Islands is probably the most annoying because you can warp there, but you're going to warp to the inside of the island and not the outside. So you actually do have to sail there, which is probably the most annoying thing ever. Fortunately, I mean, it only is 2 squares away, which really isn't too bad. I shouldn't complain too much, but anyways, that'll be our next stop, so I'll just see you guys when I get over to the Mother and Child Islands. Okay, so here we are on the Mother and Child Islands, and this Goron's gonna be basically on the only place outside of the island, along with the lonely little Korok here. And this is who you're going to want to show your exotic flower to. If you manage to take this out of your bag instead of showing it to the Goron, make sure to keep it and not throw it away because that would be kind of annoying. Okay, it's not letting me. Okay, I'll speak to him first, just to double check. I might have talked to the other Goron and not mentioned it. There we go, that works. Worked after I talked to him. Anyways, show him the exotic flower, and for that, he will give us the Pinwheel. So that's going to be the 4th item we get, and this is going to cost us 55, which is a huge jump from what we just paid. It's kind of a bummer, but it's a good thing I have lots of rupees because you also need more rupees after this whole entire quest is done, so keep that in mind as well. Because not only there's lots of rupees laying around or anything, you can get them pretty much anywhere if you look in the sea, so it's not really that big of an issue. Okay, yeah, I know, we have a merchant's oath. Alright. Alright, so from here, I think we go back to Balm Island now. So, there's only 3 islands to go, so, or 3 islands to go to, I should say, so, you know, you have a pretty good choice of where to go. It's basically going to be a lot of sailing in between the 3 islands, so. Alright, so back to this Goron we go on Balm Island. If I was this Goron, I'd be like, you're back already? You were just here, like yesterday, I guess, seeing as how it's been almost a day in Zelda time. Anyways, here you go, this is our Pinwheel. And if we give him our Pinwheel, he'll give us something else. He'll give us the Sickle moon flag. So let's go ahead and take this, and what are you gonna rip me off for? 40 rupees. Ah, well, see, you know, it's kind of weird how it kind of like spikes, you know. The last guy charged us way more for the other item. But anyways, this is the Sickle moon flag. This flag of a bright red crescent moon is quite fancy. Maybe it's because it's like a fancy item for a fancy item. We get not to pay as much for it or something. I don't know. Don't even know why I'm questioning these items. I have the money for it, so I guess I shouldn't complain. Anywho, there we go. And we're gonna go back to Mother and Child Islands again, seeing as how we were just there. Okay, so here we are back on the Mother and Child Islands. We're gonna go speak to our lovely Goron trader friend again. Not like you guys haven't seen this enough times in this video. It's all you're gonna see in this video is me talking to stupid Gorons. I'll show him our Sickle Moon flag. Why, that's a Sickle Moon flag. In that case, would you be interested in trading that for a Big Catch flag? Sure. So the 6th item is going to be the Big Catch flag, and he's going to... See, this guy is a total ripoff. That thing you gave me looks kind of old. Jeez. Like, this guy is... he's a total ripoff compared to all the other Gorons. I don't like him. He's mean. Anyway, this is the Big Catch flag. This flag was made by a fisherman from a foreign land and designed to encourage a big haul of fish. Yay, I guess that's kind of cool. Okay, and we have to go back to Balm Island. Greatfish Island's really getting shaft here, but soon enough we will go back there. Okay, so here we are back at Balm Island. I also changed it to daytime, although you can't tell because it was getting really, really dark for me to try and sail through the night. It's kind of depressing, although every time we come to Balm Island it's raining. I feel kind of bad for this Goron. It's raining all the time. Here's our flag, buddy. What are you gonna give me for it? He's gonna give us the this fountain idol. You know what? It almost looks like the girl on Outset. She always carries the pot on her head. Yours has a little blemish there, so I'll need 65 rupees. God, these Gorons, I tell ya. Oh well. You got a fountain idol. This is a strange statue of a girl carrying water. I think it's actually a really, really pretty statue. I like it quite a lot, actually. It's one of my more favorite ones in this entire side quest. I don't know why. But it is. Alright. Blah blah blah. Finally, we can go back to Greatfish. Seems like it's been a while since we went there. We've only been there, I think, once. Island's totally gotten the shaft. I don't know why. Alright. So let's talk to this guy and see how much he's gonna rip us off. Let's give him our beautiful statue here. And he will give us the Skull Tower idol, which definitely is not as pretty as the one we just had, but here you go. Most worthy than my fee will be. The colors on that thing you're offering have faded most terribly, so 60 rupees. Hey man, it's not my fault. The guy who owned it before obviously didn't take care of it, so that's annoying, but... Anywho, this is the Skull Tower idol. It's made of the fossilized skulls of strange creatures. It's pretty weird. Yeah, that's a little creepy that it's actually made from their skulls. It's not just, you know, made out of, I don't know, porcelain or something. Okay. Yes, I know. Merchant's Oath, blah blah blah. Alright, so from here we're going to go back to the Mother and Child Islands. And we're almost done. I think we've got about 4 or 5 more to get, so hang on tight, guys. A few more of this treacherous trading and we will be done. Okay, so here we are again. Take my stupid, creepy, weird-looking skull tower thing that I don't want because it's made out of human skulls, or I guess monstrous skulls. But anywho, this is the big sail flag, which we will take. This guy's got a lot of flags, it seems like. Yeah, I've got a cheap deal for you. How about 35 rupees? Yeah, that is cheap for a change, you thieving Goron. Everyone in this game just likes to steal from Link and totally rip him off. Anyways, that's a good deal, so I guess I can't complain too much about that. I think it was also kind of ironic. It's called the Big Sail flag, and we got like a sail on the flag. Ha ha ha. Yeah, whatever. It's not funny. Okay, so from here, it's back to Balm Island we go. Alright, so this is the final time we'll actually be at Balm Island, so let's give the last item to this Goron here. We're going to give the big sail flag to him. And he's going to give us the Hero's flag. Oh, that's kind of cool. Although it doesn't look that magnificent. Satisfactory than my fee will be. Yours has some cracks in it. I'm sorry, but how can a sail or a flag have cracks in it? This Goron is clearly on crack. Anyways, whatever. Again, I'm not even gonna question why they would say that. It makes sense if it was like, it has a rip in it, or it has a tear in it, or something. I mean, is this hero's flag made out of, metal or, I don't know, clay or something. I don't know. Anyways, alright, say goodbye to that cracked out Goron. We only have, I think, 3 more to get, or maybe even 2. I think we actually have 2 more to get when we finish, so bear with me, guys. We are going to go now to Greatfish. Yeah, we're going to Greatfish next. Over here you go. That's a hero's flag. Would you be interested in trading that for this Postman statue? Hell yeah, I would. Most wanted, then my fee will be. I need at least 100 rupees for this one, I'm afraid. 100. You're not rich enough as it is. Well, I guess you're not charging as much as Tingle. This is a carving of the Rita Postman, hero of all Ritos and a symbol of laborers the world over. Yeah, that Postman always working real hard. Especially when he's flying over this gigantic sea. Man, I mean, Link sails over this entire world. He knows how tough it is to sail. I can't imagine flying. Alright, our final trip to the Mother and Child Islands. Let's do this. I'll meet you guys over there. This is where we're going to get our last item. Dun 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 dun. So we get our last item, we'll collect our prize, and then we'll be done with the stupid quest. Hurrah! So, here you go. Take our statue. And he'll charge a lot for this last item, by the way, because it's our last item. And it is also made out of solid gold, it looks like. And it's also Zunari, so that's kind of cool. Let's see here. Most agreeable, and my fee will be... Yeah, this is super rare, so how about 200 rupees? Yeah, I guess so. Here you go. There we go. So I don't know how many rupees I started with at the beginning of this video, but it is at least, I would say it's at least 400 rupees, obviously, because I mean, the Shopguru statue and the Postman statue combined were 300, and then we paid 80 for, you know, the other one, and then the other ones were like 25, 30, 50, so yeah, I would say I'd have at least maybe 600 rupees just to be safe, on the safe side. So now that that's done, we can actually collect our prize for this. There's gonna be like 2 prizes you can get. The first one we're gonna get in this video, and then in the next video, what we'll do is we'll go check up on Zunari, and then we'll do kind of the, I guess it's kind of like the part 2 to this quest. It's optional. I mean, this quest itself is optional, but the next part is optional as well. But I mean, I'd suggest doing it. I mean, you've come this far, you've gotten all this stuff. So, anywho. Alright. So if you go back to the Goron that is on Greatfish Island after you have gone ahead and you've gotten every single item, or I should say after you've gotten the Shop Guru statue, which I think you can only get if you've gotten every single item. If you come back to him and you show him the Shop Guru statue, we'll be able to get our prize for this side quest, which is pretty much what our whole focus was, what we were trying to do the entire game. They make you work for some of these heart pieces, obviously. It's always like that in Zelda games. So here you go. Here's our shiny, golden, amazing Eskimo man statue. Is that? It couldn't be. The Shop Guru statue? Such a divine figure. Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. Oh, most worthy day. Wow, my lifelong dream has at long last come true. Such joy. This is my thanks to you for fulfilling my dream. It's a heart-filled, hint hint, reward, brimming with gratitude. Alright, hold out your hands. And there's our heart piece. And, oh my god, we only have 4 more heart containers, or heart pieces in this entire game. Oh, I'm so excited. But I have received a worthy item. Tonight I will hold this close to my bosom as I sleep. I can't wait. My precious. I felt a Golem reference was totally unnecessary. But anyways, my recording is really long. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting and editing and stuff. So in the next video, now that is done, that is the complete trading side quest, we will go check up on Zunari, and we will do the part 2 part of this with all the statues we've gotten. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you all in the next video.